Jai Gurudev and Namaste. Today we are privileged to have two esteemed guests, an art living expert and an officer from Vedic Dharma Sansthan. We are discussing a very relevant topic, the fears surrounding AI, machine learning and futurism, particularly the concerns about AI wars, societal collapse and the potential end of the world. Our focus will be on how spirituality practices like Sudarshan Kriya, Pranayama, wisdom from the Vedas and traditional practices can help humanity face these challenges. Jai Gurudev, yes, the rapid advancements in AI have raised fears about the future, with many AI experts like Elon Musk warning about AI becoming a potential threat. Do you believe that these fears are valid, and how can spirituality address them? Jai Gurudev and Namaste. Yes, the concerns about AI are valid to an extent. Elon Musk, for instance, once said AI is a fundamental risk to the existence of human civilization. The fear of machines surpassing human intelligence and leading to destructive consequences is a common concern. However, this fear arises from a very human tendency, the tendency to look outside for problems and solutions rather than looking inward. Spirituality teaches us that fear is a product of the mind by practices like Sudarshan Kriya, Pranayama, and meditation. We calm the mind, clear the clutter of fear, and develop clarity. When we are clear, we can see that AI is just a tool. Whether it brings harmony or destruction depends on the consciousness of those who control it. Spiritual practices elevate human consciousness. When leaders and developers of AI operate from a higher state of awareness, they can use AI for the greater good with wisdom and compassion. That's beautifully put. Our ancient texts speak of viveka or discrimination and vairagya or detachment. AI is like fire, it can either warm us or burn us. Depending on how we use it, the wisdom of the Vedas reminding us that everything in creation, including AI, is governed by karma. If we approach technology with dharma or righteousness and seva or selfless service, it becomes a tool for positive transformation. We are also reminded of Trikal Sandhya, the daily practice of Sandhya Vandanam, which helps us stay connected to the divine at all times of the day. These spiritual disciplines train the mind to remain steady and centered, no matter how much change and uncertainty there may be in the external world. AI futurists like Ray Kurzweil talk about the concept of the singularity, where machines could surpass human intelligence, possibly leading to an end of human civilization as we know it. How do you interpret this idea from a spiritual perspective? Yes, the idea of the singularity can sound alarming, but from a spiritual perspective, we understand that Prakriti or nature is in constant change. There will always be cycles of creation, sustenance, and dissolution. Kurzweil's fear stems from a vision of the future where machines dominate, but the Bhagavad Gita tells us that the Atma or the soul is eternal and beyond change. The end of one form of civilization does not mean the end of existence. When we practice meditation and engage in satsang or spiritual gatherings, we connect with this eternal truth. AI or non AI, what remains is our spiritual essence. So, Darshan Kriya brings us to this state of awareness. We need not fear the end because in spirituality there is no end, only transformation. Yes, and I would add that the solution to these existential fears lies in ancient practices like Gayatri Japa, Sandhya Vandanam, and Agni Karyam or fire offerings. These practices invoke the energy of the divine to purify and elevate our consciousness. When we perform Gayatri Mantra Japa, we are invoking the source of all wisdom and light. This energy can guide us in using AI and other technologies with wisdom and foresight, ensuring that they serve humanity rather than threaten it. Many people fear that AI could lead to wars, even devastating global conflicts. Can spirituality and practices like Sudarshan Kriya prevent such outcomes? Absolutely. Sudarshan Kriya has already transformed the lives of millions, reducing stress, anger, and anxiety. When individuals are stressed or driven by fear, they make decisions that lead to conflict. But when they are calm and centered, they act with compassion and clarity. Spirituality promotes ahimsa or non-violence at its core. If we teach leaders and decision makers to meditate, to practice pranayama, and to connect with their inner peace, wars can be prevented. AI itself is not the cause of war, it is the unbalanced minds of people that can lead to conflict. By practicing seva or selfless service, we also shift from self centered thinking to a more expansive, inclusive perspective, which naturally leads to harmony rather than conflict. I agree, the Vedas remind us of the importance of yajna or sacrifice and dharma or righteousness. When we align our actions with dharma, the outcome is always beneficial for society. The fear of AI wars arises when people forget these principles. By reintroducing spiritual practices like Gayatri Japa and Sandhya Vandanam into daily life, we can create a collective consciousness that is rooted in peace, not fear or aggression. Finally, in the face of such rapid technological advancement, how can individuals stay grounded and maintain balance? The answer lies in regular spiritual practice. Meditation, Sudarshan Kriya, Pranayama, and Satsang are essential. These practices allow us to stay grounded regardless of external development. Seva also plays a critical role. When we serve others, we move beyond our personal concerns and fears, connecting to something larger than ourselves. This brings immense balance and fulfillment. Along with that, returning to the wisdom of the Upanishads and the teachings of our sages will keep us anchored. Practices like Agnikaram and Trikal Sandhya have been designed to keep the mind steady throughout the day. When the mind is steady, no technological advancement, no matter how powerful, can shake us. Thank you both for your insights. It's clear that spirituality offers a profound and timeless way to navigate the uncertainties of the future, including AI and technological advancements. Namaste and Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, namaste once again. Building upon our previous discussion, let's delve deeper into how spirituality can guide us in navigating the ethical challenges posed by AI and machine learning. Recent events have highlighted the intersection of technology and spirituality. Pastor Keon Henderson, for instance, integrates AI tools like ChatGPT in sermon preparation, emphasizing the importance of aligning AI generated content with spiritual teaching. Similarly, the Vatican has issued guidelines on AI ethics, stressing that AI should complement human intelligence and cautioning against its potential misuse. In light of these developments, how can spiritual practices such as Sudarshan Kriya, Pranayama, and meditation help address AI induced anxiety and ethical concerns? Yes, spiritual practices like Sudarshan Kriya and Pranayama are designed to harmonize the mind and body, fostering a sense of inner peace in today's fast paced world where AI's rapid advancements can lead to feelings of uncertainty and anxiety. These practices serve as anchors, helping individuals manage stress and maintain emotional balance by cultivating mindfulness and present moment awareness. Meditation allows us to observe our thoughts without judgment, reducing fear and promoting clarity. This inner tranquility enables us to approach AI ethically, ensuring that our creations serve humanity's highest good. Our ancient wisdom emphasizes the importance of ahimsa or nonviolence and compassion. Integrating these values into AI development can guide ethical decision making. For instance, the principle of interconnectedness reminds us that every action has a ripple effect. Applying this to AI means considering the broader impact of technological advancements on society and the environment. Moreover, embracing humility acknowledges that while AI can process vast amounts of data, it lacks human qualities like empathy and moral judgment. Recognizing this limit ensures that AI remains a tool that complements human abilities rather than replaces them. There is a growing concern about AI leading to misinformation, especially with the rise of deepfakes and AI generated content. How can spiritual teachings help mitigate these challenges? Spiritual teachings emphasize the pursuit of truth and discernment. In the age of AI, where information is abundant and sometimes misleading, cultivating the ability to discern truth from falsehood becomes crucial. Practices like satsang or association with truth and encourage individuals to seek knowledge and question information critically. By fostering a community that values truth and integrity, we can combat the spread of misinformation and ensure that AI serves as a beacon of knowledge rather than a source of confusion. The concept of stewardship in our traditions teaches us to be responsible caretakers of the tools we create. Applying this to AI means developing technologies with a sense of moral responsibility, ensuring that they are used for the collective good. This involves setting ethical guidelines for AI usage, promoting transparency in AI algorithms, and ensuring that AI development aligns with human values and societal well being. Lastly, with AI's rapid evolution, how can individuals and communities stay grounded in their spiritual practices? Incorporating mindfulness into daily routines can help individuals remain present and connected to their spiritual roots. Simple practices like mindful breathing, gratitude journaling, and digital detoxes can create space for reflection and inner peace. Communities can organize workshops and discussions on integrating spirituality with technology, fostering a collective consciousness that embraces both technological advancement and spiritual growth. Educational initiatives that teach the ethical use of technology grounded in spiritual values can empower individuals to navigate the digital world responsibly. By emphasizing the importance of seva or selfless service. We can encourage the use of AI for humanitarian purposes, ensuring that technology uplifts society as a whole. Thank you both for sharing these profound insights. It's evident that integrating spiritual wisdom with technological advancement can lead to a harmonious and ethical future. Namaste and Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev and Namaste once again. Building upon our previous discussions, let's delve deeper into the significance of certain spiritual practices like Sudarshan Kriya, Agni Karyam, Sandhya Vandanam, Gayatri Mantra, Trikal Sandhya, and Upanayanam, and how they can help address contemporary challenges, including those posed by artificial intelligence and technological advancements. Recent studies have highlighted the numerous benefits of Sudarshan Kriya, including stress reduction, enhanced mental clarity, and improved emotional well being. How does this practice specifically aid in navigating the complexities introduced by AI and modern technology? Sudarshan Kriya is a powerful rhythmic breathing technique that harmonizes the body and mind. In today's digital age, where information overload and constant connectivity can lead to stress and anxiety, Sudarshan Kriya offers a respite. It cleanses the system from within, bringing practitioners to the present moment effortlessly, and serves as an effective tool for anger and stress management. By incorporating this practice, individuals can maintain mental clarity and emotional stability, enabling them to make discerning choices regarding technology use. The rituals of Sandhya Vandanam and the chanting of the Gayatri Mantra are integral to daily spiritual practice. Can you elaborate on their roles in fostering ethical mindfulness in the context of AI development and usage? Sandhya Vandanam, performed 3 times a day, involves the recitation of the Gayatri Mantra, which is a prayer for enlightenment and guidance. This practice instills discipline, mindfulness, and a deep connection to universal consciousness. In the realm of AI, where ethical dilemmas often arise, the clarity and wisdom gained from regular chanting can guide developers and users alike to align technology with dharma or righteousness. The Gayatri Mantra's essence, may we make our own that desirable effulgence of God Savitar, who will rouse forth our insights, encourages the pursuit of knowledge that benefits humanity. The Trikal Sandhya extends the practice of Sandhya Vandanam to 3 specific times during the day. How does this enhanced practice influence one's ability to engage with emerging technologies responsibly? Trikal Sandhya involves dedicated prayer and meditation at dawn, noon, and dusk, reinforcing a continuous connection with the divine. This regularity fosters a heightened sense of responsibility and discernment for individuals involved in AI and technology. Such consistent practice can cultivate a balanced perspective, ensuring that technological advancements are approached with caution, ethical considerations, and a focus on societal well being. The ceremony of Upanayanam initiates individuals into formal education and spiritual practices. In what ways does this samskara prepare individuals to contribute positively to technological discourse and development? Upanayanam is a sacred rite that marks the beginning of a student's journey into knowledge and spiritual discipline. It emphasizes values such as respect for learning, ethical conduct, and a commitment to societal service. Individuals undergoing this initiation are taught to approach all fields, including technology, with humility, integrity, and a sense of duty towards the greater good. Such foundational values are crucial in guiding the ethical development and application of AI. Incorporating these practices into daily life requires dedication. How can individuals seamlessly blend these spiritual routines with their professional commitments, especially in tech centric careers? Integrating spiritual practices into a busy lifestyle is both feasible and rewarding. Starting with short sessions of Sudarshan Kriya or Gayatri Mantra chanting can gradually build consistency. Many professionals find that dedicating a few minutes in the morning or evening enhances their focus and productivity throughout the day. Organizations can also play a role by offering wellness programs that introduce employees to these practices, fostering a holistic work environment. As we look towards the future, how can these time honored practices evolve to address the challenges and opportunities presented by AI and other emerging technologies? The core principles of these practices, mindfulness, ethical conduct, and continuous learning, are timeless. As technology evolves, these spiritual foundations can adapt to new contexts, guiding individuals to use AI and other technologies responsibly. For instance, incorporating discussions on AI ethics into traditional study groups or using digital platforms to disseminate knowledge about these practices can bridge the gap between tradition and modernity. Jai Gurudev, and thank you both for your enlightening perspectives. It's evident that integrating these spiritual practices can provide a balanced and ethical framework for engaging with the rapidly advancing technological landscape. Jai Gurudev and Namaste. Continuing our exploration of integrating spiritual practices with technological advancements, let's delve into how specific rituals and disciplines can address contemporary challenges, including those arising from artificial intelligence. The practice of Agni Karyam, involving the daily offering of oblations into the sacred fire, is central to many spiritual traditions. How does this ritual contribute to mental clarity and ethical grounding in the context of AI's pervasive influence? Agni serves as a daily reminder of our commitment to purity and righteousness. The act of offering symbolizes our dedication to transcending base instincts and aligning with higher moral principles. In an era dominated by AI where ethical boundaries can become blurred, this ritual reinforces our responsibility to uphold values such as non harm and compassion, ensuring that technology serves humanity's best interests. Upanayam, traditionally a rite of passage into formal education, holds profound significance in today's context. How does this initiation prepare individuals to engage thoughtfully with AI and related technologies? Upanayana instills a sense of discipline, respect for knowledge, and a commitment to ethical living. By emphasizing the importance of learning and moral conduct, it equips individuals to approach AI with discernment, ensuring that technological pursuits align with the greater good and do not compromise the ethical standards. Incorporating these spiritual practices into daily life requires intentional effort. What guidance can you offer to those seeking to harmonize their spiritual commitments with the demands of modern tech centric careers? Integrating spirituality into a busy lifestyle is both achievable and enriching. Setting aside specific times for practices like Agni Karyan or Upanayam rituals can create anchors in one's day, fostering a sense of purpose and balance. Additionally, embracing mindfulness in daily activities such as mindful commuting or tech free meals can enhance presence and reduce stress. This balance ensures that technology remains a tool for growth rather than a source of overwhelm. Looking ahead, how can these time honored practices evolve to address the challenges and opportunities presented by AI and other emerging technologies? As AI continues to evolve, integrating spiritual principles into its development becomes crucial. For instance, adopting the Bodhisattva's vows commitment to alleviating suffering can guide AI design towards compassionate outcomes. Collaborations between technologists and spiritual leaders can foster innovations that prioritize human well being, ensuring that AI serves as a force for good. Thank you for sharing these profound insights. It's evident that blending traditional spiritual practices with modern technological engagement offers a pathway to a balanced and ethically grounded future. Namaste and Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev and Namaste. Building upon our previous discussions, let's explore how integrating spiritual practices can address contemporary challenges, particularly those arising from advancements in artificial intelligence. Yes, in our earlier conversation, we touched upon the significance of rituals like Agni Karyam and Upanayam. Could you elaborate on how these practices, along with daily recitations of the Gayatri Mantra during Sandhya Vandanam, contribute to mental clarity and ethical grounding in the context of AI's pervasive influence? Engaging in daily rituals such as Agni Karyam or Upanayam and the recitation of the Gayatri Mantra during Sandhya Vandanam 3 times a day serves multiple purposes. These practices cultivate mindfulness, helping individuals remain present and focused amidst the distractions of modern life, including the constant influx of information from AI driven technologies. The principles embedded in these rituals, such as non-violence or ahimsa and righteousness or dharma, provide a moral compass in the realm of AI where ethical dilemmas often arise. These teachings guide practitioners to develop and use technology responsibly, ensuring it benefits humanity. Recent studies suggest that integrating spirituality with AI can foster ethical development and alleviate AI induced anxiety. For instance, Buddhist principles of mindfulness and compassion encourage using AI to reduce suffering, while Hindu ideals of dharma and ahimsa call for technologies that respect life and uphold harmony. How can these insights inform our approach to AI ethics? Integrating spiritual principles with AI development offers a holistic approach to technology ethics. By applying Buddhist principles, we can design AI systems that prioritize user well being, promote mental health, and address societal challenges empathetically. Drawing from Hindu teachings, AI technologies can be developed to align with the ethical standards, avoid harm, and contribute positively to societal progress. The fusion of technology with the spiritual practices opens doors to questions about privacy, authenticity, and the moral implications of such integration. How can we navigate these concerns to ensure that AI serves humanity ethically and authentically? Navigating the intersection of technology and spirituality requires careful consideration. Ensure that AI systems respect user confidentiality and data protection, aligning with the ethical standards that honor individual autonomy. Developing AI that enhances human experiences without replacing genuine human interactions, preserving the essence of authentic relationships, engage in continuous ethical discourse involving diverse cultural and spiritual perspectives to guide AI development in a direction that upholds universal moral values. Incorporating spiritual practices into daily life requires dedication. What guidance can you offer to those seeking to harmonize their spiritual commitments with the demands of modern tech centric careers? Integrating spirituality into a busy lifestyle is both achievable and enriching. Incorporate short sessions of meditation or mantra chanting during breaks to rejuvenate the mind and maintain focus. Designate tech free times, such as during meals or before bedtime, to foster deeper connections with oneself and loved ones, and utilizing AI and other technologies to enhance spiritual learning, such as accessing online teachings or participating in virtual satsangs, ensuring that technology serves as a tool for personal growth. Looking ahead, how can these time honored practices evolve to address the challenges and opportunities presented by AI and other emerging technologies? As AI continues to evolve, integrating spiritual principles into its development becomes crucial. Incorporating teachings from various spiritual traditions to guide the creation of AI systems that prioritize human welfare and ethical considerations, and promoting awareness among technologists about the spiritual dimensions of their work, encouraging designs that foster well being and societal harmony, and facilitating dialogue between spiritual leaders, technologists, and the community to address concerns and collaboratively shape the future of AI in alignment with their shared human values. Thank you for sharing these profound insights. It's evident that blending traditional spiritual practices with modern technological engagement offers a pathway to a balanced and ethically grounded future. Namaste and Jai Gurudev.